What's up, everybody? I'm Ahsheeda Irene, and I'm going to be reading maybe a couple poems from my published book, self-published book, Tears from an Unsuccessful Suicide Attempt. And I'm going to also be talking about other things, just trying to get the brand work out there and discuss things that's related to uh, depression and mental illness. And yeah, I am in my room. I'm on the floor in a little corner, a little nook, and I set up this beautiful like bookshelf thingy because I recently bought like a slew of books, and I just had to like say that these amazing authors have beautiful books, and these are so far all hardcovers. I'm going to be doing hardcovers, softback, and all that type of stuff, but I'm just obsessed with buying books by Black authors so far. But I do have a couple of our other authors. My favorite author that I have to say that is not J.K. Rowling, because J.K. Rowling is probably my number one, is Dean Koontz, which is this book over here. And I have two little ones that I got from, I ain't gonna lie, I got them from my high school library that I never gave back. And I guess they ain't gonna get them back because that school ain't even there no more. It's like a whole new school. So anyway, Tears from an Unsuccessful Suicide Attempt. I'm still trying to learn how to do the whole like, yeah, I guess this is good enough right here. I'm trying to get the posture together. I'm sitting on the floor, y'all, so. Also, I have this amazing, beautiful flag, FBA flag, 1526, that was created by Tariq Nasheed. So I'm really proud of this flag. And if you want to learn more about this flag, this FBA flag, you can follow Tariq Nasheed on all social medias. Also, I have this little collection from Runway Vixen. It's right here. I don't know if you can like see it, but I did a review a couple days ago, and these are some of my favorite scents so far. I haven't done the whole collection, but I'm trying to, be frugal and use everything and then order some more instead of like being a hog and like having a whole room full of like scented candles and smell goods. I'm almost out of, well, not almost out of, but I've been using this one a lot on my clothes and stuff. So I'm going to have to restock that very soon. Anyway, that's just a little chitter chatter for the beginning. I think we can go ahead and, I got to get this posture together. I think I can go ahead and pick a poem. Now, if you do have this book, have my book on Kindle, or you have it on, if you have it just physical copy, you can comment below and tell me which poem you would rather me speak in the next one and discuss it, because that is what I'm here to do. And this book is really packed full of a lot of trauma and a lot of self-doubt, self-hating, and a lot of mental illness in this book. So I don't want anyone who has read this book to feel like there's no one to talk about it to. You can talk to me, the author, because I'm not ashamed of anything, and I'm very open. I mean, you have to be open if you're going to write a sort of autobiography about yourself. So, and this is kind of like an autobiography, but it's not like from when I was born. This is like starting at 14 years old up to 21, 22. So the first time I did this, looking at the timer, okay, it's giving me 55 minutes. Oh, we won't be here that long. The first one I did was Permanent Mark, and I think I just like landed on it. And I'm going to start with a Indian proverb that I have in my book that I didn't know was an Indian proverb. And they say that John Lennon from the Beatles also had quoted this quote. So this quote I actually heard when I was in a mental hospital when I was 18 years old. And that story goes very fast. One Sunday, me and my family were about to go to church, and I just had a real manic episode. I didn't want to go to church, and I tried to kill myself. I tried to, I'm gonna say I just tried to kill myself. And my mom did the bravest thing, which was call. I'm not sure if she called someone. Some therapy people came out, and I think it was Friends Hospital. I don't know if I'm supposed to name them, but it was a hospital, a mental hospital, and they came and they talked to me, and girl, they put me in a paddy wagon. But needless to say, I got there safely. I had to check myself in because I was 18 at the time. But I was like, I'm not staying here long. I can't do this. And when I think the third day I was there, I can't remember where I heard it, but I think I was probably reading something, or a therapist, a doctor was there, and they said this quote: "Everything will be okay in the end. If it's not okay, it's not the end." And I think that stuck with me because it just lets me know that you're supposed to go through these things right now. But at the end of it, it shouldn't be there. You should be at peace at the end of it. And that is like going... That's like going to the realms of when someone you love passes away and you're worried about how they're feeling. Because, after someone passes away, they say, well, there's no more suffering. They're not suffering anymore. I have no idea why I'm tearing up about that. That's so crazy. But you would hope that everything will be okay in the end. So that is like a mantra or something to kind of focus myself and maybe someone else to say, listen, this too shall pass, which is another saying. So yeah. And okay, I landed on page 75. Well, see, I did 19 years old the last time, but it's okay. So the poem is called Insanity. Let me see if I can hold it up for everyone. Everyone likes somebody watching these. I forget how to do the lighting part on this. Okay. So we're going to be reading Insanity. Hold it open, child. Insanity from Tears from an Unsuccessful Suicide Attempt. Insanity. January 25, 2009, age 19, poem. I cried this morning because I woke up in pain. I had a dream that I went insane. No one around me had cared for me. So empty, deep hollowness spun into a whirl, the coldest feeling in the world, building up inside this weak little girl whose head was full of long black curls. I had no idea I was changing so fast, my life being poured through an hourglass. Emotions dwell within the pits of my soul, which causes me to withdraw and be cold. That's Insanity from Tears from an Unsuccessful Suicide Attempt by Ahsheeda Irene, which is me. So that poem is crazy. This is crazy. And it's true. It's all true. This book is actually nonfiction, so. And here is the present self-commentary that I will be reading. And for anyone that's just now watching this, present self-commentary is my 25-year-old self reliving and rehashing the day that I wrote the poem that I just read. All these years later, I can still remember this dream. I did wake up in pain because in that dream, I did go crazy and no one cared. People would just ignore me as I threw chairs and tables at them. I was drowning with anger and no one wanted to save me. I was sore after I woke up. I remember my arms and my back were sore. Maybe I slept the wrong way or I really was hurting myself in a dream. Whatever caused this actual pain, I can just remember feeling helpless and mad at everyone. So, yeah. Let me check the time. 11 minutes. So, when I have dreams, I can almost remember them as a memory. And that is the most confusing thing that happens to me in my life. I have the most vivid dreams, the most sensory dreams, and sometimes they can be confusing as if they are actual memories that have happened to me. So I like to record myself or write down the dream that has like shaken me when I waking up. Like the things that I remember from a dream, almost as if I'm in it when I'm remembering it. So the insanity poem was me basically writing down what happened to me in my dream. And I just turned that into a poem. So it's kind of like giving my mental illness like a subcategory for art. Like I can turn this into art. When I am going through these episodes and these hard times, I feel like I'm going insane because there's this switch that happens in my brain where I can no longer function as a regular, normal behaving adult. And this is choking me up. I don't understand. You know, you feel like you're over something and you got it. And you're like, I'm over it. I guess I'm not over it because I don't talk about it. And I think I started being open. I think it was in 2019. Might have been, yeah. I'm gonna give it 2019 because I was at the end of my road. So I'm like, you know what? I don't understand what I'm doing here. I'm not doing anything with my life. So what am I living for? I'm just wasting space. And I think when I get into those modes, my brain just keeps going. One negative thought after the next, and there's no one to stop it. So I think one day I was like, before I hurt myself, let me get it out of me. Let's just try something different. And I picked up my phone. I looked a hot mess. I think I put on sunglasses and a scarf, and I was like, let me just do a cry for help. This is me stalling because I don't want to cry on camera. So I was like, let me do a cry for help. And I am really about to tear up. This is crazy. So I'm going to try to talk through it because I don't want to stop. That changed. It changed me a little bit. And I was, ooh, stop. So, back to helping other people. Because helping other people is ultimately the goal. I would not know what my purpose was in life. So, I know that what I'm doing, telling my story, is going to help someone. eventually. I might not see the payoff right now, and I don't really expect to, and I don't really care, but I know that down the line someone will pick up my book. They will see it scrolling on Amazon one day, and they will see this bright ass, yellow ass, golden yellow ass book, and read it and realize, like, I know someone who's going through this, or I've been through this, or I'm going through this, and let me see, you know, my twin spirit out there. Let me see what they're talking about. And maybe they'll hit me up and we can talk about it. Or if I'm no longer here, they will feel confident that in knowing that someone else felt the same way. And they can, why am I choking up? Get it together. They can, you know, they can get it together. And I'm trying to get it together. I might have to cut this short because I keep about to choke up, and I'm not trying to do that.